Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're getting ready for the SERU test, then this video is going to be perfect practice for you. I've got 37 rapid-fire questions lined up straight from the kind of scenarios you'll face in the real thing. Here's how it works. I'll read the question with a few options. You can pause to lock in your answer, and then I'll reveal the correct one with a quick explanation. Remember, the pass mark on the real exam is 60%. But we're aiming higher today. Ready to test yourself? Let's dive straight in with question number 1. Question number 1. As a licensed London PHV driver, you must tell TfL immediately if you are arrested, charged with, convicted, or cautioned for what? A. Any serious crime. B. Any motoring offence only. C. Any crime. D. Only an offence that results in a court appearance. Answer. The correct answer is C. Any crime. This includes things like fixed penalty notices and all road traffic offences. Failing to report these changes can get your license suspended or even revoked, as it says in Section 1 of the PHV Driver's Handbook. Question number 2. A passenger offers you a £20 tip to get from Soho to Heathrow in 25 minutes during rush hour. What should be your number 1 priority? A. Getting the passenger to their destination on time to earn the tip. B. Obeying the law and driving safely. C. Finding the absolute fastest route, even if it involves aggressive driving. D. Explaining to the passenger that the tip isn't enough for the request. Answer. The answer is B. Your primary responsibility is to obey the law and drive safely. You can never let a passenger pressure you into speeding or driving dangerously. That's a core principle of driver behavior from Section 5 of the Handbook. Question number 3. True or false? You can use your vehicle for personal trips when you're off the clock, but you have to take the TfL license discs off the windscreen first. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is B. False. Those TfL license discs must stay on your vehicle and be visible at all times, even when you're using it for personal journeys. Question number 4. If a child or a vulnerable adult is in immediate danger, your first move should always be to contact who? A. Your operator. B. The passenger's emergency contact. C. The police by calling 999. D. TfL's safeguarding team. Answer. The answer is C. The police by calling 999. Your duty to safeguard passengers, especially children and adults at risk, is your most important job. The procedure is laid out clearly in Section 9 of the Handbook. Question number 5. A passenger complains that the music you're playing is offensive to their religion. According to the Equality Act 2010, what should you do? A. Explain that it's your car and your choice of music. B. Turn the music down slightly. C. Tell them they can wear headphones. D. Apologize and turn the music off immediately. Answer. The correct answer is D. You need to apologize and turn the music off right away. Under the Equality Act, you must not discriminate against or harass someone because of a protected characteristic, and that includes religion. This is all covered in Section 8, being aware of equality and disability. Question number 6. Your PHV has been damaged in a minor collision, but it still drives fine. By law, how quickly do you have to report this damage to TfL? A. Within 24 hours. B. Within 72 hours. C. At your next vehicle inspection. D. Only if it affects the vehicle's safety. Answer. The answer is B. You must report any damage affecting the vehicle's safety, performance, or appearance to TfL within 72 hours. This is a strict licensing rule you'll find in Section 2 of the Handbook. Question number 7. Complete this sentence. You must not use a handheld mobile phone or a similar device while driving. This includes when you're stopped at traffic lights or A. In a designated parking bay. B. Stationary in traffic. C. Dropping off a passenger. D. Only when moving at speed. Answer. The correct answer is B. Or stationary in traffic. The law is simple. If the engine is on, you don't touch your phone. Doing so is illegal and you're risking points and a hefty fine. Question number 8. A passenger who is blind and has an assistance dog needs a ride. You have a serious allergy to dogs. What do you have to do? A. Politely refuse the booking, explaining your allergy. B. Ask the passenger to put the dog in the boot. C. Accept the booking unless you have a TfL-issued medical exemption certificate. D. Charge an extra cleaning fee to cover the allergy issue. Answer. The correct answer is C. You must accept the booking. It's against the law to refuse a ride to a passenger with an assistance dog. The only exception is if you have a genuine medical exemption certificate issued by TfL. Without that certificate, you have to take the trip. Question number 9. True or false? It is perfectly acceptable to work for more than one London PHV operator at the same time. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is A. True. You can definitely work for multiple operators. You just have to make sure that every single journey you make is properly dispatched to you through a licensed London PHV operator. Question number 10. Plying for hire, which is illegal for PHV drivers, is the act of looking for or waiting for passengers without a what? A. Valid driving license. B. Prior booking from a licensed operator. C. Commercial sat-nav system. D. Permission from the local council. Answer. The answer is B. Without a prior booking from a licensed operator. This means you can't park outside a pub and ask people if they need a lift. It's a serious offence, and it's detailed in Section 3 of the handbook. Question number 11. What's the maximum penalty for a PHV driver who refuses to take a passenger in a wheelchair, if their vehicle is wheelchair accessible? A. A written warning from TfL. B. A 24-hour license suspension. C. A fine of up to £200. D. A fine of up to £1,000 and potential license revocation. Answer. The answer is D. You could be hit with a fine of up to £1,000, and it's very likely TfL will suspend or revoke your license. This is a major breach of the Equality Act 2010. Question number 12. A passenger leaves a laptop in your car. What's the correct procedure? A. Keep it for 24 hours to see if the passenger contacts you. B. Take it to a London police station as soon as reasonably possible. C. Give it to your operator to handle. D. Try to find the owner's details on the laptop yourself. Answer. The correct answer is B. You must take the lost property to a London police station as soon as you reasonably can. It's also a good idea to report the item to your operator. Alright, that's the first dozen down. How are you feeling? Take a breath. Let's keep that momentum going and dive into the next set of questions. Question number 13. You must have private hire vehicle insurance that is valid for carrying passengers for what purpose? A. Personal and domestic use. B. Social, domestic and pleasure. C. Hire and reward. D. Any business use. Answer. The answer is C. For hire and reward. Your standard personal car insurance is no good and won't cover you while you're working. Question number 14. You see another PHV driver run a red light. Are you obligated to report this to TfL? A. No. It's a police matter, not a TfL one. B. Only if it causes an accident. C. No. You should never report another driver. D. Yes. You have a responsibility to report conduct that endangers the public. Answer. The correct answer is D. Yes, you should. As a professional, you have a responsibility to help maintain the high standards of the trade. Reporting conduct that could endanger the public is part of being a responsible, licensed driver. Question number 15. True or false? You can charge a passenger extra to put their foldable wheelchair in the boot. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is B. False. You must not charge extra for carrying wheelchairs, mobility aids, or assistance dogs. Doing that is discriminatory and illegal under the Equality Act. Question number 16. All private hire journeys must be pre-booked with a licensed London PHV operator, and the operator must record the fare, the destination, the driver, and what else? A. The time the booking was made. B. The passenger's name. C. The vehicle used for the journey. D. The estimated journey time. Answer. The answer is C. And the vehicle used for the journey. This record keeping is a legal requirement for operators to ensure every single trip is traceable and safe. Question number 17. If a passenger gets aggressive or violent during a trip, what's the safest thing for you to do? A. Drive directly to the nearest police station. B. Try to calm them down by continuing the conversation. C. Pull over in a safe, well-lit place and call 999 if threatened. D. End the trip immediately and make them get out, wherever you are. Answer. The correct answer is C. Pull over in a safe, well-lit place and, if you feel threatened, call 999 immediately. Don't try to argue or escalate the situation. Your safety comes first, as covered in Section 4 of the Handbook. Question number 18. What does the term safeguarding mean for a PHV driver? A. Protecting your vehicle from theft or damage. B. Safeguarding your income by taking upfront payments. C. Protecting children and vulnerable adults from harm, abuse, or neglect. D. Keeping passenger data safe and secure. Answer. The answer is C. Safeguarding means protecting children and vulnerable adults from harm, abuse, or neglect. It's about being aware of the signs of abuse and knowing exactly how to report your concerns. Question number 19. Your PHV has to go through a licensing inspection by TfL. These inspections make sure the vehicle is safe, comfortable, and meets what? A. The manufacturer's original specifications. B. All TfL and statutory requirements. C. The standards set by your operator. D. Basic MOT standards. Answer. The answer is B. All TfL and statutory requirements. This covers everything from emissions standards and vehicle condition to having the correct signs. Question number 20. A passenger asks for a printed receipt, but your operator's system only sends them by email. What do you do? A. Tell the passenger you can't help and they must contact the operator. B. Write out a receipt by hand. C. Explain that a receipt will be emailed and help ensure the operator has their correct details. D. Refuse, as paper receipts are not a legal requirement. Answer. The correct answer is C. You should explain that the operator will email a receipt and help the passenger make sure the operator has their correct details. While you aren't required to provide a paper receipt yourself, good customer service is about helping the passenger get what they need. Question number 21. True or false? If your PHV driver's license expires, you can keep working as long as you've already sent in your renewal application. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is B. False. It is absolutely illegal to work as a PHV driver with an expired license, even if your renewal is being processed. You have to stop working until that new license is in your hand. Question number 22. Complete this sentence. Any form of sexual contact or behavior with a passenger is unacceptable and could be a criminal offense, even if you think the contact is A. Not witnessed by anyone. B. Consensual. C. Initiated by the passenger. D. Minor in nature. Answer. The answer is B. Consensual. The professional line between a driver and a passenger must never, ever be crossed. Any behavior like this will result in you losing your license and likely facing prosecution. Question number 23. You get a fixed penalty notice for stopping on a red route. Do you need to tell TfL? A. Yes. You must inform TfL straight away. B. No. Because it's not a criminal conviction. C. Only if you get points on your license. D. No. This is a personal matter. Answer. The answer is A. Yes. You must inform TfL about any convictions or penalties you receive, including fixed penalty notices, straight away. It's a condition of your license. Question number 24. A passenger with a child asks if you have a child car seat, but you don't. What's the legal situation? A. You cannot take the child as it is illegal. B. The child can travel without a seat but must be on an adult's lap. C. The child can travel if they sit in the front and wear an adult belt. D. The child can travel in a rear seat, wearing an adult belt if they are 3 years or older. Answer. The answer is D. In a licensed PHV, a child can legally travel without a child car seat if one isn't available. They have to sit in a rear seat and, if they're 3 years or older, they must wear an adult seatbelt. Question number 25. As a PHV driver, you're expected to show a high level of customer service and project a professional, what? A. Attitude. B. Wardrobe. C. Image. D. Level of training. Answer. The correct answer is C. A professional image. This covers your conduct, your appearance, and how clean and well kept your vehicle is. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. Just a dozen questions left. Let's really focus and finish this strong. Question number 26. What is the main purpose of the ULEZ, the ultra-low emission zone? A. To reduce traffic congestion in central London. B. To raise money for public transport. C. To improve London's air quality. D. To prevent older vehicles from entering London. Answer. The answer is C. Its primary purpose is to improve London's air quality by charging vehicles that don't meet the minimum emission standards. Question number 27. True or false? If you have a passenger in the car, you don't have to pay the congestion charge. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is B. False. Being a working PHV driver with a passenger doesn't make you exempt from the congestion charge. However, some newer, cleaner vehicles might be eligible for a 100% discount. Question number 28. A passenger asks you to stop at a cash point so they can get money for the fare. You're on a double red line. What should you do? A. Stop briefly with your hazard lights on. B. Tell the passenger you can't stop, but you'll do it at the next available opportunity. C. Refuse to stop and explain it's illegal and unsafe, offering to find a safe spot elsewhere. D. Ask the passenger to get out quickly while you keep the engine running. Answer. The correct answer is C. You must not stop on a double red line, no exceptions. Explain to the passenger that it's illegal and unsafe, and that you'll find a proper, safe spot to pull over. Question number 29. It's a criminal offense for someone to smoke in a private hire vehicle, and you as the driver have a duty to do what? A. Ignore it, but charge a cleaning fee. B. Report the passenger to your operator. C. Prevent them from smoking by asking them to stop. D. Drive with the windows open. Answer. The answer is C. To prevent them from smoking. This means you have to ask them to stop. If they refuse, you should end the journey and ask them to get out of the vehicle. Question number 30. If TfL gets in touch with you about a complaint made against you, what is your obligation? A. You can choose to respond if you think the complaint is fair. B. You should contact a lawyer before responding. C. You are required to cooperate fully with the investigation. D. You only need to respond if the complaint is from the police. Answer. The correct answer is C. You are required to cooperate fully with any TfL investigation. If you ignore them or don't cooperate, you'll face further action, which could include having your license suspended. Question number 31. True or false? You can refuse a booking if it's going to a part of town you don't know very well. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is B. False. You cannot refuse a booking because you don't know the destination. You're expected to use a sat-nav or a map to get to any destination in London. Question number 32. What medical standard do you have to meet to hold a PHV driver's license? A. The DVLA Group 1 standard, same as a regular car driver. B. A basic health checkup from your GP. C. The DVLA Group 2 medical standard, same as lorry drivers. D. No specific standard, as long as you can see and hear properly. Answer. The answer is C. You must meet the DVLA Group 2 medical standard. That's the same standard that lorry and bus drivers have to meet. You also have to inform both the DVLA and TfL of any change in your health that might affect your driving. Question number 33. A passenger books a ride for one person, but then 4 of their friends try to pile into your car. Your vehicle is only licensed to carry 4 passengers. What do you do? A. Take them all, as it would be rude to leave friends behind. B. Ask for extra money to cover the risk. C. Refuse to take more passengers than the vehicle is licensed for. D. Suggest one of them travels in the boot. Answer. The answer is C. You must refuse to take more passengers than your vehicle is licensed for. Explain that it's against the law and would make your insurance invalid. You should also let your operator know what's happened. Question number 34. Complete this sentence. You must not mislead passengers about the fare or the length of A. Conversation. B. Stopover. C. Journey. D. Delay in traffic. Answer. The answer is C. The length of a journey. Deliberately giving wrong information about fares or routes is a serious breach of your license conditions. Question number 35. After you drop off your current passenger, a person on the street offers you cash for a journey, off the books. What should you do? A. Accept it, as long as no one sees you. B. Tell them to book it through your app first. C. Refuse, as this is illegal plying for hire. D. Negotiate a fair price before you agree. Answer. The correct answer is C. You must refuse. Taking a journey that hasn't been pre-booked through your licensed operator is illegal plying for hire, and it's one of the fastest ways to lose your license. Question number 36. True or false? Your private hire vehicle must display "No smoking" signs that are clearly visible to all passengers. A. True. B. False. Answer. The answer is A. True. It is a legal requirement that licensed vehicles carry "No smoking" signs. Question number 37. And finally, complete this sentence. The information in the PHV Driver's Handbook is vital for keeping passengers safe and providing a professional service, and you will be assessed on your A. Memory of specific page numbers. B. Ability to quote it word for word. C. Speed at finding information in it. D. Your understanding of it. Answer. The answer is D. Your understanding of it. The entire SERU assessment is based on what's inside that handbook. And that's it. 37 questions in the bag. How did you do? Drop your score in the comments below. I'd love to know if you smashed that 60% pass mark. If you found this mock test helpful, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming breakdowns of every single section in the PHV Driver's Handbook. Also, quick bonus. If you comment the word handbook below, we'll upload the full audio version so you can revise on the go. Remember, passing your SERU assessment isn't just about memorizing rules, it's about understanding what it means to be a safe, responsible, and professional London PHV driver. Rewatch, pause on the tricky bits, and really take in the reasoning behind each answer. Thanks so much for watching, good luck with your assessment, and I'll see you in the next video.